I don't do many instructional videos, but I'm going to make a, this is Kingsley, you've met Kingsley before, but I'm going to make a video about trying to stop this annoying, it's a cleaning thing. So I'm trying to clean this off. I think what I should have done beforehand is actually jet washed it, because I don't think it's doing what I want. So, but this WD-40 is helping. I'm hoping it's also gonna make it a bit easier once I start trying to inject everything into it. I'm hoping. Hey Meta, stop recording. Yeah, I'm hoping that once I start injecting this in, that it actually does go in and there isn't a split in the rubber, because that would be a pain. But it does look considerably cleaner. Right. There are loads and loads of YouTube videos out there about this, but I wanted to see if I could do it, and if it does work, to replace the top end, Tesla wanted something like 400 quid for a new control arm, and I just think if you can fix this for another 10,000 miles, it's 10,000 miles of fixed and not 400 quid spent. And then after this, we'll be reverting to another channel, because we're going to repair the front of the Bingo, which we've been saying we were going to be doing for the past, what, 6 months?
Before we went to Disney.
Before we went to Disney. So longer than 6 months. So I think it's really important to try and get all this clean. And then while I'm doing this, Samantha's actually going to go online. She's going to Google how to take off the front end of the Bingo, aren't you?
Probably a pop pop.
Alright. Okay. So I think that's as clean as I'm going to get that. I'll just pop them in there for now, and then I'm going to dry it off. Keep that on there, because I think it's important to try and keep them moist. Okay, I did actually, I'm not going to lie, I actually followed another guy, and I'm going to link his channel, because his video will be far better than mine. And he, if it wasn't for him, I think I'd probably by now have been spending way over £400 for Tesla to fit a new top end on this. So the idea is you pack this out with grease, and then after a few miles the noise should stop. I hope that is the case. Right, let's get the grease gun. Okay, so what I've basically got is a grease gun with an extension on it and an 18 gauge needle, and then what you have to do is to actually not stab yourself with a needle, and is to actually push that into the rubber and then start filling it with grease. So let's give it a go. Oh! Oh, I think it is far easier with this extension tube on, I can't lie. And you've really got to pack this out. I can actually see one side of it really expanding now, which is really good. So we'll come back, we'll go over that way, and we'll start to fill that side.
Come up and get some from that out.
Oh yeah, you can actually really see. That is really, really expanded. That. Oh yeah, I've actually probably put that needle in a bit too low, because now I don't think I'm going to be able to seal that off. I don't know if the grease is coming out or not. I think it is. Right, let's pull that out of there. Put the cap on that needle. Yeah. So somehow I've gone in too low with that. And I'm going to have to try and seal that now. Because that's right under there. It's right under there, which is not ideal. So, and I did do this grease gun up really well, but it still leaks a bit. Okay, I'm going to wipe this over again now with another wipe, in the hopes that I can actually see where I've made that pinhole, because right, let me go and push it out. So I've got some aluminium tape which has been suggested, so that cap seems really sound, so I don't think I'm going to mess around with that. Right. Let me go and get the aluminium tape and see if I can work out where to put it. So as you can see, I've got the Tesla looking like the back of a workshop at the moment. So I think I'm going to leave these gloves on just to try and do this last bit. Okay, trying to get this aluminium tape off. I think I'm going to have to take these gloves off to do this, because I don't think I'm going to get the aluminium tape off. And then, ooh, a minute, I'll come back to you once I've peeled it off, because otherwise we'll be here all day. Right, I've got it off. Now, the trick is to try and see exactly where I have, which I think I've gone in, as I say, I've gone in really low, and I think I might have not done myself any favours here, because I don't think I'm going to be able to push that under. So we'll kind of go here and then pray that that actually covers the thing. Right, I hope that's it. This is either going to work. Right, this is either going to work or not going to work. So if it doesn't work, then it will be a new top end, which is going to be expensive. Right, test drive. Let's see if it actually. Well, I know what you're thinking. This isn't the side of the car where I was just going to take it for a test drive to see if it had sorted it out. No, you're right, because I took the car for a test drive and it made absolutely no difference whatsoever. So I injected a little bit more grease around the other side, thinking perhaps I hadn't done enough. Still nothing. We've then had a bout of really hot weather, and the day after I took the car for a ride, and lo and behold, all of the knocking, the banging, everything had stopped. However, the steering when you turned right was very like it was going in stages. So I thought, oh my God, I've cured one problem and I've made another. So I've spoke to professionals. I've booked the car in to have checks and all that done. And then today, which is 4 days after I initially done it, I took the car for a drive. Absolutely perfect. So I think what's happened is that there's been water ingress into the top of that sill, that rubber, that bush. I've subsequently pushed it out with the grease. I've still got to seal, C-E-A-L, the top of that. And I'll try and link to a video that I watched. The guy is absolutely brilliant, really explains it a lot better than I probably have. But I've just followed his principles. So 4 days in and everything's gone. The knocking, the banging, the clunkiness of the steering wheel. The car is driving perfect. However, I've still got another problem. I've got no heating in the car. But that's another vlog. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. See you in the next one. If you've enjoyed this, my first kind of instructional video, because I'm not very good at these, give us a thumbs up. If you don't already, please subscribe. And if you want to ring the bell for notifications, whenever we put anything else up, you'll get notified. Doesn't cost you anything. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. Leave us a comment. Love your comments. If anyone else has had this similar sort of thing, let us know. How did you cure it, or did you pay, as I found out, £598 for Tesla to change it and sort it on the Model X? And if you want to support the channel, we've got our, buy me a coffee. There's a few people do it now. I keep saying I'm going to put a list up of names, which I will do. Yeah, every little penny helps towards repairing the car and making these videos. Anyway, see you in the next one. Thanks now. Bye-bye.